Hey guys, it's me again, and I am back with more insightful thoughts, I guess you could call them. Last week I talked about the love challenge, and funny enough, today I went to go see a preview of The Giver. And I decided that it was so crazy that it had to do with exactly the same thing that I talked about last week that I decided I should share with you my experience tonight because it was wonderful. So, here's my review on The Giver. Warning in advance, there may be a little bit of spoilers, but I'm going to try my best to not spoil the movie for people who have not seen the movie, but I will encourage you to watch it because it was great. So tonight, I had no idea what was happening. I didn't know what kind of preview this was. I knew I was going to go watch The Giver, but I did not know, to my surprise, that this was being hosted by Cru, which is a Christian program ministry type thing. And walking in there, watching the movie was awesome, but what made it even better was at the very end, they did a discussion, and everyone got to sit around and pretty much discuss what the movie was and what some of the major themes were. And I personally loved the overall message that the movie had to give, and some of them were the fact that it was pretty much telling you that love is worth it. And if you guys recall last week, I did give that challenge of choose love, so it fit perfectly with what I was saying. So I'm gonna ask you guys a few questions that were asked tonight in this discussion, pretty much give you my feedback and what I thought my answers would be. And I also would like to hear your answers to these questions, even though maybe you have not seen the movie. It's okay, you can answer down there, or wait till you see the movie and then answer down there, or not answer at all. That's okay. So here's the really awesome question. Is it worth living in a world that has no evil at all? And pretty much living in a utopia type of world where there's no murder and there's no any kind of evilness. If it meant that you are kind of being stripped from the truth. They're pretty much hiding all of the evil from you, but you're living in this society where you think is peaceful. And I chose to say that I don't really necessarily think that's the best, because I believe that love and evil go hand in hand, and happiness and sadness as well. That there is really no happiness without sadness. How are you ever going to know what happiness is like if you don't know the opposite of it? If you do not know a feeling of pain, if you do not know the feeling of anger or hurting someone or seeing someone in pain, how are you ever going to know the opposite of that, which is feeling happy and feeling love and feeling kindness? And it's not necessarily considered a peaceful world if you do not choose to be peaceful. Yes, no one's killing each other, but no one's choosing to do so. No one is having that option. No one knows what it is. I would rather live in a world where you can see the difference, where you can see you have this option between either hurting someone or choosing not to, whether being evil or being good, whether let me go kill this person or not. And it's awesome because when you actually see someone standing in front of that moment where they could choose to do something harmful or choose not to, and then they choose the right thing, that is so pleasing and that is so satisfying because they had the option and they chose to overcome and do the right thing. And that's where love comes in. You cannot love unless you know what hate is, and you cannot feel anything like love without knowing the opposite. And happiness goes for the same way. How am I going to appreciate what happiness is if I've never been sad, if I've never been hurt, if I know what it feels like to be broken up with or rejected or to be outcasted or to be in poverty? How am I ever going to be able to enjoy happiness and love and being accepted and being okay? So that's pretty much me trying to wrap it up as an answer. And that's pretty much two questions in one, but it's okay. And there was one more question that I kind of really loved, or more of a, not a question, but something that I noticed that was a theme in the movie, which was talking about the truth. And in the movie, there's a moment where he isn't blind anymore. He has never known the truth. He has never known pain. He has never known love. He has never known emotion, or he's never seen color. He's never known anything except for what he has been told. And they think they're living a perfect world because there is no differences between no one. There's no popularity, and there's no someone's better than the other. It's a perfect world. But in reality is when he started knowing and tasting truth, when he started seeing that color, when he started feeling emotions and just that little bit of truth he felt, he wanted more. And he just couldn't stop till he could got more truth. And I love that because I felt that it was very relatable to what I believe in my faith, where the day that I experienced the truth, which is Jesus dying on that cross for me, and I truly, truly experienced the love that he has for me, which became the truth in my life, I did not want to stop. That's all. I tasted it, I was full of love, and I felt what that was. And after that, I couldn't stop wanting more of it, and wanting more of Christ, and wanting more of that truth. And after knowing the truth, just like in the movie, he wanted to share this truth. And just in the same way, we want to share that truth with others because of the way that it enlightens us and gives us joy and gives us an inner peace. And so, kinda, again, wrapping that up, and hopefully you guys understood where I'm coming from. I really did enjoy this movie. It had a lot of great principles. It was just overall wonderful and a great movie to be able to discuss with others afterwards. And I loved my night tonight, just being able to hear everyone's opinions about love and kindness. And it was wonderful that people were pretty much on the same page tonight. And I love when people can come together and talk about things like this. And I'm sorry if this video may be longer than what you're used to, but I will stop now. And I encourage you to go watch The Giver. And I'm sorry if I spoiled some things for you, but now you'll know that it's awesome. And also, go and if you want to ever hear more or see more about my faith and whatnot, I do have a YouTube channel called Fallen Truth Entertainment, which is full of beautiful things like that. Music videos, skits and whatnot. It's just started, so there's 3 videos at most. And I also will put my Facebook link to like that down there for more of that. So thank you for watching and stay alert for more videos. Bye! Dang it, this is hard. Okay.